Fate leads him who follows it and drags him who resists.
Only weeks ago, the malevolent Sarevok brought the city of Baldur's Gate to the edge of destruction. You, like him, are a child of Baal, the dead god of murder. Baal foresaw his own death and sired mortal children in an effort to bring about his return. Sarevok intended to become the new lord of murder. You put an end to Sarevok's plans and slew your half-brother. With his passing, you became known as the hero of Baldur's Gate. Now, a new threat casts a shadow over the city. A massive army on a holy crusade has thrown the Sword Coast into turmoil. Little is known of the crusade's leader, the charismatic warrior Kalar Argent. Those who follow her revere her as the Shining Lady, but her background and goals are shrouded in mystery. Some say she is divine, a hero sent by the gods to crush evil no matter the cost. Others whisper that she is another spawn of Baal, intent on following the same path as Sarevok. One thing above all else is clear. If the Sword Coast is to find any measure of peace, Kalar Argent must be stopped.
Siege of Dragonspear. Do I actually automatically start into Siege of Dragonspear? Yes, I do.
Sarevok's dead. Everything's a mess. We should have gotten out of the city days ago.
No chance of that now. But Korlaj knows what she's doing and... Hey, did you hear that?
We'd better tell the boss. Come on.
Ugh, smells like moldy bones down here. Well, here we are in a creepy old tomb again. The last of Sarevok's followers are down here, according to the Flaming Fist. All you gotta do is find their leader and bring her to justice.
Why Safana? Who am I missing? We have Corin, we have Khalid, we have Nira, we have Jaheira. Okay, it's good that we have Jaheira and Khalid and Nira and Corin. Who are we missing? Imoen, where's Imoen? There. Ah, she's speaking right now. Oh, she's an NPC now. Okay. What do we know of our prey?
They're mostly mercenaries, led by a wizard named Korlaz. This is her family's tomb. She aided Sarevok, and the Grand Dukes want her dead or alive. We'd better be careful.
Will you be joining me?
I really want to. I wouldn't be much help, though. Ever since I asked Duke Janath to teach me how to sling spells, she's had me cooped up in the stuffy old library, studying boring books about the weave. She only let me come down here after I promised to bring her any arcane scrolls or tomes I could find.
I'm ready to get started.
I'll follow behind you with these flaming fists. If you need help with anything, just ask and I'll do what I can. There's a healer here too. Talk to her if you need any bandaging. She also knows all about fighting undead. Timora shine on you. Not that you'll need it.
Okay, this...
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
Welcome back to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition Siege of Dragonspear add-on, where we were thrown into this, got robbed of Imoen, and got Safana instead of it, which I'm not really liking because she is a few levels behind and I didn't get to level her up, so I have no idea where her skill points were aligned to. Yeah. So we have no trap finder and trap. Don't you even have anti-trap thing? Do you have that? Huh. Great. That's what I'm most... And she's taking all the good stuff with her. She has all the great arrows.
Damp in here.
She has all the good arrows with her. Great. What's that? Well, I apologize for the weird start of this, because I wanted to start this as a normal episode. Red light glows at the bottom of this deep chasm. A dull and distant rear can be heard from somewhere below. Let's just start this as if it's a normal game. We just started Siege of Dragonspear, and we're going for the other guys that are associated with the Sarevok that we didn't kill before. So let's go towards this, because we don't know what it is. A sturdy rope hanging down to the tomb offers the only viable exit from the House of the Dead. And we can't use it. Okay. So we'll have to...
You're too late! It's already gone!
Gone? What's gone? What are you prattling on about?
Aren't you here for his sword? I thought...
Tell me more about this sword. Why would I want it, and where is it now? I heard the Sarevok sword has disappeared from the ducal palace. Could it be the blade of which she speaks?
I've said too much. All you need know is that naught but death awaits you here. Turn back now while you still can.
Okay, and they think we're after a blade. But I'll have to take a few moments to re-equip the spells that I really want. So I'm taking a moment. So I've gotten rid of most of my buff spells, but I'm still getting a few more spells now that I've read through all of them. I might like something like haste and bless, and I'll keep them around, and dispel magic because we might need it. Also, I put hold person. I didn't want hold person. I wanted to. That's the wrong one. Do another flame arrow. But I just wanted to take a few more utility spells with me. But okay, you are only... Oh, you will die so fast. I have nothing to give to you, yeah? Like Plate of the Dark, you can't wear that, yeah? Not usable by thieves. Great. Let's look around if I can find something for her at least. No. There's no more silver necklace. What's that keyring for? Ledge on this heavy steel ring allows it to open on a hinge. Dozens of keys may be threaded on this ring. Okay, we have a keyring. That's a new item. Okay. Jaheira and Corin both get one potion. And she gets 2. We'll have nothing ready to give her, so we'll have to equip ourselves, and Safana will get everything that we can use. We had magical leather armor and stuff, but it's all vanished because of the game handling it this way. There's a person named Amon. Who doesn't seem to be evil. Let's talk to him. For her.
3 drops of lemon balm oil. A half pinch of powdered silver.
Who are... greetings. Oh, pardon, I didn't hear you come in. I'm conducting experiment. Tell me about that.
Oh, I'm creating an alchemical concoction to reveal magically concealed writings. A mercenary was supposed to guide me further into the tomb to find the component I'm missing. Just now their leader summoned them away, though. She bid me stay here for my own safety. If you happen to come across cobalt moss and bring some to me, I'd be truly grateful.
Does it have to be cobalt moss? With my magic I might be able to concoct a substitute. Let me see what you have here. Yes, I see. Crush the anise with a lemon balm. Let me try it out. Give me one moment. Tome of great value. I should speak with Emin again. Yeah.
It worked! You're a genius.
I'm curious, what do you intend to use this potion for? I suppose you will do no harm. I want to apply the potion to a rare tome hidden away in Candlekeep. You seek entry to my childhood home? You were raised in Candlekeep, you say. Tell me more. It was a quiet, peaceful childhood. I learned a great deal and always felt safe. And did the monks there raise you? No, my mentor Gorion did that. I had other friends, but he was the closest I ever had to family. Sarevok and Chef killed him. You've never been back? Once it was unpleasant. I made my peace there and haven't returned since. Very dramatic, yes. I could use some advice. I wish to visit Candlekeep and review Netherese tome. There are secret writings upon its page my potion will reveal, but I lack a book of great value with which to gain entry. It seems to me that enhancing an existing volume by revealing hidden text is almost like giving them a book, yes? Do you think such an argument would carry water with the gatekeepers? I'm not sure if it will work, but you can try. I know my chances are slim, but a letter from you endorsing my offer might help. As it happens, I have a draft of just such a letter here. I was hoping Grand Duke Janeth might sign it, but the son of Candlekeep would surely have greater influence. I should do no alignment on her. Certainly, I sign your letter. Here you go. Oh, thank you. I'll leave for Candlekeep at once. Here, take this as a small token of my appreciation. We got a wand, 30,000 experience, 50 gold, and she just went into the bookcase. Does she know Vanish? Okay, let's not forget to go to Candlekeep to visit her and see what she did. Oh yes, I'm still here, just getting all my swans. Is it swans? Whatever they are, I'm getting them all in a row. Shan't be much longer now. Interesting. Health elixir and a bottle of wine. Malsummer blush fine vintage. Claims to be a fruity blend of spices and dewflower fragrances. I'll take that because yeah, of course the damn container is full. But we have many healing potions in there. Doesn't it work that way now? Okay, before it worked with double click. Now we have to find the new hotkey. Ah, I can't because it's doubling. Yeah. Okay. Why do we have a wand of fear? I'll throw that away. I don't like that. Good. Let's look through this library.
An open wound in Mother Earth.
Don't need protection scrolls.
I would plug it had I the power.
It's the history of the North. We read that complete history. Card slays scattered across the top of the sarcophagus, apparently abandoned mid-game. Was she to delay me? Might be. There's another gem bag if I should want one, and orders from callers, which we will take. But I have a gem bag here, and I don't think I need two. Can I put the gem bag inside the gem bag? No. Okay, I'll give a second gem bag to Jerira, as I won't get rid of her. Just in case mine runs full again. This missive is dated 2 days ago. Porius. Gather all your spare equipment in the supply room. We depart in 2 days. Since we put Sarevok's sword on the ship to Athkatla, a suspiciously high number of people have become aware of this location. We must move quickly before the Flaming Fist arrives. If fortune smiles upon us, we'll be in Zezerspur within the week. So we can follow them to Zezerspur, and his sword is in Athkatla. Okay. So let's move on. That looks trapped. I'm not opening a sarcophagus without looking for traps. And you're the only one who can do that. Okay, I think that was not a trap, but a... Don't use your biting arrows, they're expensive. Use your sword. Yeah, she will now take all the damage because she's the easiest one to hit.
They're usually bursting with gold.
Ah, yeah, she was the completely gold-focused pirate lady.
Shut up. Thanks.
Edoy? No, shut up. We did the Edoy quest for a while ago. We might need skulls one day. That's invisibility potion, we don't need that. That's blindness. Protection and a 10-inch radius invisibility. I'm pretty sure it's feet, but inch sounds less, so I thought it would be fun to say it that way. Red light glows at the bottom. Ah, okay, that was the chasm again. I thought I was looking at the post of the bridge that said to me, move quickly or it will drop you. Followers of Sarevok over there. Nothing personal, just doing my job, he said. That guy is chanting a spell. No need for that. We can just kill you. Did you not take my orders? What did he cast? Ah, he did cast Bless on him. Isn't Bless a touch spell? No, spell is an that's an AoE centered around the character cast at, but it may be cast at range. They also have an ogre with them. Oh, we have new looking versions of shields, but nothing too special here. To look over here. Okay, we have two directions to choose from. They were clearly guarding that direction, so we're going the other way. That's locked. Oh, might need the key for that because we don't have a good thief with us. Yeah. And because he's dual classing, he always has to take off his stuff before we can lockpick a door. Okay, new place. Can he take the Vanguard here? Nira, Joe, take a step back, as do Safana. You three can attack that thing?
More intruders. More noise. You will disturb my rest no longer. I will destroy you.
Forgive me, I didn't intend to disturb you others who have taken refuge here. They are the ones I seek. You are not one of those vermin that infest this hallowed place. Certainly not. Let me pass and I swear I will see them driven from this place, never to return.
If you are against them, then I task you with their destruction. Remove their leader and the rest will scatter. Return to me when this is done.
This is Corliss's family tomb. Are you truly asking me to kill one of your own bloodline? Blood has no meaning after death, only darkness and silence matter. If family means nothing to you, tell me of Corliss and her lineage.
Arcana runs in our blood. In life, we worship the dead three. Ours is a line of wizards, of necromancers whose magic transcends death. From one generation to the next, we have studied the mechanism of undeath. Those who lie here lack the skill, power, or will to live eternally as liches.
Okay. I see. I will restore peace to this place for you, that you may rest once more. Do not fail me. The mummy's orders. First step is to defeat Corliss. Also, take something out of the tomb.
More intruders.
Okay.
More noise.
Just wanted to shake
you
that.
will disturb my rest no longer. I will destroy you.
Now that was interesting.
Back away.
Parius.
Back away and you might survive this.
You would have me retreat from you? Your rest, surely. You jest, not your rest. If we must die, I will not do it alone. Yeah, but I did memorize a fireball, and that seems like a fireball situation to me. Here and Khalid go in the front. Corin and Safana to the sides. Nearer does magic. Oh, did I hit my guys? Missile damage from mercenaries, okay. I wasn't sure whether I did the damage to my guys. Okay. We get a magic cloak, a tomb key, arrows. Ah, that would have been the key for that place. So throwing daggers and spears.
Though I can't see in the dark, I still prefer the surface.
She can use darts and the scimitar, I think. And she's specialized in single weapons there because that's the worst of the options that were available. But whatever. You do trap detection here. So I want to see an old key covered in rust, designed in a fashion similar to many doors in the tomb where it was found. It likely opens one or more of the tomb's doors, but if the door's locks are the same condition as the key, that may no longer be the case. Then I have +1 arrows for Corin. God damn it, Imoen has all my dispelling arrows and the detonation arrows. There were like 8 detonation arrows in the whole game, and she had all of them. This is the Cloak of Minor Arcana. Caster level +1 for mages, sorcerers and bards. That's the best cloak I've ever found. Generates a random Arcane scroll of level 3 or below when the charge is used. Okay. Level 3 or below, I can't take another scroll, but I'll take the caster level +1 thing and the lore +10 thing. Definitely I'll take that. That's +2 charisma. And I could use it to charm creatures. Whatever. Take your charisma, Safana. You're wearing a rainbow cloak now. Safana, is something locked in this room? No. Okay. So let's look around. Leather armor, studded leather armor, chainmail, plate mail, splint mail, buckler, more shields, more helmets. That's for equipping myself if I want to. So Safana, look at that chest. Studded leather armor should be better than your armor. Yeah. Thieves cannot use helms, yeah. And she is single weapon style specialized, so okay. I got her one more armor point. Let's look at these different weapons, if I want to use different weapons. Those are all base weapons. Arrows, bolts, bullets, and darts. Throwing daggers and throwing axes. Oh, darts are... Okay, that isn't how it works, but okay. Interesting. We had a lot of darts in the last game, also magical ones, but we got rid of them. Of course it's locked. Wait, Didn't it say I have the keys? The door seems to be barred from the other side. You cannot get through it. Wait, what? It's barred? How do I continue then? Khalid? You may attack that door for me, please. You failed to force the door. Okay. You're the strongest one I have. You cannot do that. And it's still locked. Okay, you have to memorize the knock skill. You have to scan the area. A wide variety of weaponry lies on these racks, all of a uniformly low quality. The owner would appear to be more hoarder than connoisseur. Connoisseur. Need to work on my French a bit.
This chasm sure looks deep. Do you feel warm air coming up from below? I do. Wonder what's down there.
There's lava down there, Eamon.
Heya, how are things going?
The sentry that spoke to me mentioned a sword that was already gone.
I kinda saw a note on Duke Janath's desk. It fell on the floor and I just picked it up, honest. It said someone broke into the palace and took Sarevok's sword. Could that be it?
Perhaps, but why should she be interested in it?
I don't know why Korlaz would take the sword, but if it's gone, she must have given it to someone else. Maybe we can find a record or shipping log in her chambers.
It's worth looking into.
We'll follow behind you. I've got your back. Heya, how are things going?
What can you tell me about this place?
This must be one of Korlaz's ancestors' tombs. Creepy. We should look for a way down to the lower level. I bet that's where Korlaz is.
I have another question.
What's on your mind?
How you've been doing these last few weeks?
It's strange having these new arcane powers. Back in Candlekeep, I never dreamed I might be a spellslinger like Gorion someday. Life sure has taken us to unexpected places. You more than me, I guess.
What made you decide to study magic?
It seemed practical. After all the weird places we've been, I thought it would help if I knew a couple spells and could figure out what the magical gadgets we find are for. Then, well, I had a knack for it. Magic. I like studying my spells and remembering how Gorion would do the same back in our Candlekeep days. Feels like I still have a connection with him, you know?
I know, I miss him too. It's nice to know he's still having an influence on our lives.
You have a point. We can talk more about this later. For now, we should keep moving. Heya, how are things going?
I require healing.
No surprise there. Talk to the Flaming Fist healer, and she'll patch you right up. We'll follow behind you. I've got your back.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
May the Morning Lord watch over you, my lord. How may I be of service? Do you have any advice on dealing with undead? Lesser undead are mindless creatures who blindly follow their master's orders. Cold magic and poison won't hurt them, but spells that are based on fire usually work well. There are three main types of undead: skeletal, cadaverous, and spectral. Which category would you like to know more about? Skeletal. Skeletal undead are more common than any of the living would like. They are dangerous, but their physicality makes them somewhat easier to deal with than the other dead foes. Swords, spears, and arrows do little against them. Forsake slashing or piercing weapons for a hammer or mace, anything with a flat edge, to return them to their graves. Yeah, I thought that would be the case, but I only have swords, so That's why I have problems with the skeleton warriors, because every single weapon someone in my party has is a slashing weapon or a piercing weapon, because I have a staff spear. She has a staff mace though, but she's a mage, what can she do? What about the cadaverous? They include ghouls, zombies and whites. Stay out of their reach. They're usually slow but horrifically strong, and their touch drains the life of their victims. Their attacks often spread disease or cause paralysis. I can offer some potions and scrolls that can help alleviate or prevent those effects. Those could be useful. Show me what you have for sale. I can provide healing as well as a few potions and scrolls if you have the coin. Okay, this is the normal healing menu. Nobody is diseased though. And we have potion menu. Greater restoration? It's a necromancy. Is that a necromantic level 7? Priest thing? Okay, I can learn none of these. Also can't you? Why can't you learn Raise Dead? Raise Dead is the thing that I want for her. Everything else is not good, but Raise Dead is the power that I really need. Okay, otherwise, cure light wounds. Cure light wounds. Do I have my 180 grand? Yes, of course. At one time when I was playing pen and paper, our DM made us calculate how much gold we were carrying around, and it was like 200 pounds per person, 200 pounds of gold. And so he made us search for a bank, and we got in all that weird stuff people did for banking back in the days before it got easier. There's a way over there. Interesting. Please try to learn that. Ah, that's a quick item. Okay, that's a quick item. You'll take that. Hey! Weird. Sometimes the clicking, sometimes like dragging like this counts as a click, which is weird. It did that 3 times in a row. This goes up, okay. Where does this go? I think if we kill him, we would get a key to go through that. But that may also be like for a return trip. Okay, here we would have gotten the key for that to move on. Because they can't start me up in the game where I have to lockpick something, and maybe that doesn't work. Although they gave me Safana. But you may have come here with a completely thiefless group. So let's go.
We've reached the catacombs. Watch your step. There are bound to be traps. I wouldn't be surprised if there are more undead too. Tombs like this are usually full of wandering old bones.
Yeah, just play through the main game. I know that.
If you need some advice on dealing with undead, the Flaming Fist healer might be able to help. She's a priestess of Lathander and knows a lot about how to deal with restless spirits.
Okay. First off,
you are more than welcome in my sight.
I buy all the other ones too, because there's scrolls, so they will use themselves, and that's Greater restoration spell will also restore feeble-minded, fully heals, cures any diseases or poisons, and makes the priest be not happy at the end. Okay. Good. So you can take all these. Okay. Great. If I had known that, I would never have had taken Eamon so far, but she was like the most clear character to use, because she was like with me from the beginning, so it was very clear that I was supposed to take her on the journey. Oh, that skeleton over here. Oh, those skeletons over here. I'm using an ice enchanted sword on the skeletons. Great. Am I not great? I did listen to her well.
Take it like a champ.
Going to take damage from the trap, but it wasn't that much of a deal. Okay. Let's see, we got a lot of arrows lying around. All arrows go to Corin though now. So we don't really need those many that many normal arrows. He's still taking care of 1 or 2 magical items for me. Oh, Eamon had a full inventory of magical arrows. And we have now but a few. +1, those are +2. The arrows of fire. Okay, we have some of the fire arrows. But all the really good arrows, we don't have them. Okay. That looks like we're under the Baal temple. Are we in the temple that we saw at the ending cutscene of Baldur's Gate? There was a thing. There was a thing. It looked like it changed for a second. There. A circle of bloody tears surrounds the skull in this faded, discolored mural. And it is not trapped like the one in the church, okay. 2 options remain, and this is a very good fighting ground. Thank you, Safana. Okay, that was an easy trap, only giving 25 experience. I have no real ability to get better at it though, because if I remember right, like, Eamon didn't really get much more points at the higher level. Where did she put her points? Eamon had like 2 skills at the level 100 or higher. Okay, so we've come until this room and we'll continue to explore the catacombs at the beginning of Siege of Dragonspear in the next episode. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day.